Alright, I really don't want to make this video, but somebody has to make this video, because if I don't, nothing gonna change. So, Machiavellians, narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. This is a problem when it comes to the main problem that we're experiencing in society right now, or at least among the main problems in society. Literally, so we need awareness on this. Basically, narcissists and Machiavellians, mostly narcissists and Machiavellians, but also sociopaths and psychopaths. They basically consist of a huge part of the population. I mean, the statistics is debatable, but just nonetheless, these people are like, they are out here creating chaos and wreaking havoc. Now, let me explain. Basically, Dark Triad individuals, how their brain works, right? This is psychology shows us this. Science shows us this. These people have a diminished level of empathy in their brain, right? I believe. Now, I'm not like an expert, like a super expert, when I say expert, I mean like I'm not a psychologist, right, or a neurologist, but these people, particularly in the regions of their neocortex, which is the part of the brain that deals with reasoning, and that's the part of the brain that enables us to think critically, and it also involves empathy. It's like when somebody else smiles, we smile, right? Like, look, Doug. Hey, Doug, smile. Yeah. Basically, like when you see like a smile. I'm smiling now because I seen the dog smile. That made me smile. That's empathy. That's like, empathy is involved in that process, and mirror neurons. Now, there are people in this world, the Dark Triad individuals. They lack this capability. And basically, these people are running around facilitating laws, fighting for laws. They're in the government. They're your neighbors. They're your brothers. They're your sisters. Some people have parents that are have a diminished level of empathy, who fall into the Dark Triad category. Now, what does this mean? What's the relevancy in all of this? Basically, the relevancy is that these people who have a diminished level of, like I was saying, they facilitate laws, they wreak havoc, they hurt people, and so on and so forth. The relevancy pertaining to why I say this is such a major problem, it's one of the main problems in the world, or at least definitely in America, is because a lot of the politicians that we fight for to become politicians who then govern us, who then act as our leaders, a lot of the people that we support, a lot of the people who we get upset at, who hurt our feelings and make us ruin our day and ruin our lives, we don't understand. We are not aware of the fact that almost all of those people, a lot of those people at the very least, are Dark Triad individuals. And now, what's the significance in understanding this and being aware of it? Well, let me put it this way. If a mentally handicapped person, point number one, if a mentally handicapped person in a wheelchair going, "Durr, durr," and then they spit at you, right? But they're mentally handicapped, they don't know what they're doing, right? Are you gonna be offended by that person and be like, how dare you? No, right? No, the reason why is because they're mentally handicapped. They don't know what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying Dark Triad individuals don't know what they're doing, but what we do need to understand is that in a very real way and in a very real sense, they have a handicap. And the handicap is they lack empathy in their brains. You could say that that's a handicap, because lacking empathy, having a diminished level of empathy, that is going to affect every facet of your life as a human being. Every facet of your life. It's going to make it harder to connect with people naturally. It's going to make it harder to have relationships. It's going to be hard. You're going to have a diminished level of happiness as a result of that. Like, you're more prone. Science shows that lack of social support makes you more prone to health problems. So those people, if you think about it, in a lot of ways, they're probably more prone to health problems and so on and so forth. Now, it's very loud over here, so let me go over there. And so these people, in a lot of ways, are in a very real sense, you could say, handicapped. Now, okay, like, so they're handicapped. We treat them like, not like we treat them like they're mentally retarded, like they have mental retardation, but we treat them in a different way with that newfound understanding and awareness. That's crucial, because would you get, again, our likelihood of getting offended by them decreases. Would you get offended by the person in a wheelchair spitting on you and they're like, "Durr," and they like, all they say is "durr"? That's the only thing they know how to say. No. In the same way, a person with who's a Dark Triad individual who has a diminished level of empathy in their brains, they're handicapped, and so instead of getting offended by the nasty words they say to us and everything, we like instead like just bless them. You know what I mean? Like, don't, like, with that understanding, we're less likely to be offended by them. And that's huge. That's a huge part of overcoming the weight that is on us regarding a lot of the people that we feel are bad people in the world. Are they bad people? Are they bad people? Or are they just, in a very real sense, handicapped? You know what I mean? That's number one. So number two, my video is about to end because I ran out of space. So number two, I'm gonna make part two right now after this. But yeah, let's just reflect on that for a moment. Like, there's no need to get bent out of shape over people who are mentally handicapped.